They extended the Masquerade. Laz, I assume you were playing Masquerade stuff, right? Shadow, thank you for the clip. Let's pin that. Play the game. Down 15, damage 15, sack 5. That's a survivor challenge. Escape 2 trials? You want me to escape twice? Yeesh, that's gonna be a grind. Oh yeah, I forgot this was coming. Again, artists getting good skins, but artists not being worth playing. At least not to me. I'm not gonna play artist. Couldn't not clip that. That was epic. It was great timing. Great timing on Laz's part. I'm so happy to be alive in time to enjoy Expedition 33. Expedition. That's on the list, right? I can't wait to get to that myself. I should really pull the patch notes and read through the stuff about Pyramid Head. Also, Clown is getting some work done. Oh, yes, the stats tracker is available. I don't know if it's going to be any more useful. Is this the PTB? No. No, this is just me playing on Xbox. Pyramid Head is in the PTB. Well, technically, every killer's in the PTB, Matt. Speaking of his update, I'm aware that's why it's a PTB and not a live server. Does anybody have any killer requests? I'm totally open to killer requests. If you need me to ramble off and go through the list of killers, let me know. Here we go. What if I guess a number? I believe you're guessing 1 through 40. And you pick that number? Not Pyramid Head, because they're on the PTB. Yeah, true. Pyramid Head's on the PTB, so we can't play him. He's rolled out. How do you feel about the changes they made on the PTB? Like with Clown, Knight, and Executioner? I really only know about Executioner, and what I know about his is strictly through what I've seen through an Instagram reel, which is why I'm pulling the patch notes, because I want to know the exact details of how he's being reworked. Because if he's being reworked, his add-ons might be actually fucking worth something. I was telling Matt about this. If the changes that I saw in that reel are actually what's going to make it to live servers, I am going to go back to maining this character full-time again in terms of playing the game. Knight kind of got shitified. Knight sucked anyways. Knight's never been enjoyable to play. 35 of Pyramid Head isn't available. And they nerfed him. I mean, farewell, good riddance. That character, man. That character, the way he works anyways is just not fun. Both as survivor and killer. Clown is butchered. Butchered? More like butchered! Got him! Ah! What did they do to Pig? Pig was also part of that update. B tier at highest and they nerfed him. Skull Merchant treatment. You would say Knight was a B tier? I feel like saying Knight being B tier is a hot take. Hold on. I wouldn't put him in my B tier. I might put him in C tier. Hi, Antag. Hello. Trying to find Otz's last killer tier list, which was 8.4. And based on this thumbnail, he also had Knight in C tier. Scott did a more recent tier list where he... let's jump to the end on this. Okay, as of the Tokyo Ghoul patch, Scott had the Knight in bottom of B tier, bottom 3 of B tier. Just a bitter man who doesn't know how to play against Knight and hates his kit. It's just so fucking boring. Like, you're right to be bitter about Knight. Knight's just so fucking boring to play as and against. Antag is Nako from Expedition 33. Who is Nako? Pig got some big buffs, did she? Fed, we were just memeing about Pyramid Head not being available. Who do you want to play as? Sorry, do you remember how to do the goals at the bottom? I can't remember where to find them. The goals at the bottom? Never mind, found it. Are you talking about the tomes? I still can't believe they're not doing tomes anymore. This feels weird to have 22 of these and then be like... They're gone. They're just gone. Quests are over here now if you're looking for like daily challenges and stuff. Saying not putting a sub goal made me want to remove mine. W. Oh. I mean, well, hold on. In terms of the sub goal thing, like, that's nothing against anybody else who wants to have their sub goal, right? Like, you're totally valid to do that. You are not wrong to put up a sub goal. I feel like I have my own reasons that affect my mental for whether or not I have a sub goal. But that's not me saying that other people who do have a sub goal are necessarily wrong for doing that. So if you want to keep your sub goal, like, totally valid to keep your sub goal. Keep that up there. Let us know. What's the goalpost, you know? Nothing against anybody / anything. I just also feel like I'd rather have that not be a stressor for me. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I had that whole spiel about it, so. I was more curious at the endurance / tenacity survivor base. No fucking way. Endurance / tenacity survivor base kit they were going to test with the Chaos Shuffle. That's disgusting. I'm just gonna say it. We need to stop making perks base kit. It's not a healthy approach to the game. I feel like this is a bad direction to go with the game. That's my opinion, and you can tell me I'm wrong, but I feel like taking perks that exist in the game and making them base kit to an extent is not the right direction to go. Because then having the perk itself loses significant value. Because you just have it in general available already. I'm going to go back to torturing Laz now. Have fun shitting on survivors. Thank you! I might get shit on instead. I don't know. I feel like I've had some sweaty survivor matches on stream lately. Not endurance. Unbreakable. Base kit unbreakable? Bullshit. No, that's a terrible idea. Listen, okay, I understand slugging is really unhealthy. Like, we had tunneling and camping. We had camping before we had tunneling, I think. Because camping was the problem that got addressed first. Was it? No, I think I've got that wrong. Tunneling was the problem that got addressed first. Because then they made borrowed time base kit. A small, very vocal group hates slugging that bad. That's stupid. That is not a good way to deal with that. Please, for the love of God, make it stop. Please make it stop. Why is it that, like, okay, so they dealt with tunneling by making borrowed time base kit, right? You get the endurance and the haste effect for like 10 seconds. And they buffed it. It got even longer, I'm pretty sure. Now it's 20 seconds of endurance and haste effect. And then they made the thing where if you're camping on a hook too close, now they build a meter towards a free unhook. Tunneled a lot. Slugged, never. And now I guess some killers are like, they're thriving in terms of slugging. Okay, why should I be getting punished for people who are slugging 4 people when I am slugging? Let me give you a scenario that I come into. This is a frequently occurring scenario. Okay, I'm gonna let me preface this by saying that a frequently occurring scenario where I leave somebody slugged is this. I'm in a game. There are 2 people with flashlights. I finally get it down on a pallet, okay? I know somebody, because a lot of times you guys will see me stand on top of a survivor like I'm going to pick them up, and then I hear somebody run up to me, okay? And then I stop, and I stop what I'm doing, and I'm looking for that survivor, okay? This happens a lot. It happens a lot. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen it. It happens a lot. Now, with the idea of base kit, tenacity, and unbreakable, because I am trying to counterplay the counterplay by being a competent killer who knows that if I pick up this person, I drop them immediately, which is a huge setback because I need a hook. I haven't had a hook yet. Now I'm getting punished for trying to guarantee my 1 hook of this game. So, no matter what I do, whether I try to fight the counterplay to make sure I secure the hook because I needed to leave that person slugged, or I just pick them up and drop them immediately anyways because of the person that I heard run up to me is standing or hiding behind a wall waiting to pop out and either drop the pallet or flashlight blind me, well, now it just doesn't matter. Because now if I try to counter them to guarantee my 1 hook, because most of the time I hit them one time and they leave.
I'm getting overwhelmed. Let me take a drink real quick. I'm stressed.
I'm with Queso on this one. I'm stressed. This is a situation that has occurred frequently. This is a situation that has occurred frequently.
I'm hearing beep and I'm hearing customers. Please help.
And now what you're telling me is that if I decide to go hit this Meg who's waiting to drop a pallet or flashlight stun me, I'm going to lose them anyways because they have tenacity to crawl away while they're recovering, and also they're going to stand up once their meter gets full enough if I don't find them in time. Why am I being punished so hard for wanting to secure 1 hook? I don't understand. This is a terrible idea, and I hope they don't follow through with this.
That's the last time I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you again. Next time your dad gonna ask me, guess what? You ain't touching your phone for 3 weeks.
Laz, that's my take. I don't... If you see anything about it, or you want to link me anything, I would appreciate it. I hope this doesn't go into effect. Terrible, terrible idea. Holy fuck. I can't believe they're even contemplating it. What is wrong with them? What's happening? I'm crashing out about a potential base kit change that might be coming into the game. My attention is split between Domo talking about DBD tech and watching Love Island for and with my wife. Fed, you might want to choose your wife in this one. You might want to choose the wife in this situation.
Tanner turned me into a rug. So you want him to kill you, skin you, and make you like a bear rug, like people have in cabins?
What is it? What's the fast version? Please repeat yourself for all the people. Okay, so here's the thing, Jade. I preface this by saying that this is a situation that occurs frequently, okay? And you've probably seen me do this because you've watched me play quite a bit of Dead by Daylight at this point. I down somebody in a pallet, okay? I down them in the pallet, and then I will stand on top of them, and I'll hear somebody run up behind me. They're either getting ready to drop the pallet or blind me with the flashlight. So I always turn around and hit that person instead of picking up the person who's downed, okay? Does that... You follow me so far on this? Okay, so in that scenario, they're talking about introducing Tenacity and Unbreakable, which are both perks, as a base kit, okay? Now, here's why this is bad for me. This is really bad, because I'm not slugging every single person. I'm leaving one person slugged so I can try to guarantee one hook. If Tenacity and Unbreakable become base kit, that means that they crawl while recovering instead of having to stay still to recover. And while they're able to crawl while recovering, they can also fully recover and stand back up on their own. So, in the scenario where those two things become base kit, now they don't need to run perks to be able to do that anymore. Does base kit mean inherently a part of survivability? Yes, that's what that means. They don't have to run the perk to be able to do it. Which means, one, those perks they lose significant value, because now you don't have to... What do those perks do? Tenacity lets you crawl while recovering at the same time, which means that you are... It's incredibly valuable. Also, Tenacity makes you crawl faster if you're actually running the perk itself. So if I understand this correctly, you'll be able to crawl while recovering, you just won't get the speed boost. Unbreakable means that if you fill your bar on... You can fill your recovery bar on your own, and you can stand back up on your own. You don't need the help of another survivor. And they're talking about making those two perks base kit to deal with slugging, I guess. But my only time that I'm like frequently leaving somebody slugged is if I'm slugging somebody and then I have to turn around and hit the person trying to prevent me from getting the hook so that I can secure my one hook. I'm being punished for trying to secure one singular hook. That sounds like it makes teamwork less important in an asymmetrical... It does. But, like, you still need teamwork, right? You still need teamwork. But in the scenario that I described, now if I try to prevent you...
Choices. This might be cool.
Now if I try to prevent you from forcing me to drop the survivor after I pick them up, I get punished for it by going out of my way to hit you, and they get to crawl away somewhere and stand back up on their own. So now I have nobody down. Nobody's down now. I've committed to hitting somebody to scare them away, and the other person I originally had down has crawled away and stood back up on their own, and they're off somewhere in the map, probably getting healed already. And it's a situation that, for me, occurs frequently, because I play in a lot of lobbies that have people who bring flashlights. So, especially for, like, a duo or a four-man swift, I just take the L for trying to secure one hook. Wouldn't this incentivize tunneling? Oh yeah, because if I'm going to get one person down and they're the only person that I can hook, why the fuck would I ever give them the chance to get healed instead of just force them out of the game? Because otherwise, I'm playing the game, and every time I get a down, I have to down them at least one more time before I get the chance to actually hook them. If they're playing the game around the Tenacity and Unbreakable base kit. Terrible, terrible idea. Hi, Bam. Domo, you haven't answered my question yet. Doesn't sound like they can eat nuggies. But can they eat nuggies? If no, then they lose. Survivors cannot eat nuggies, no. There's not a perk that lets them do that yet. Or an item that lets them eat. I'm eating nuggies. How are the nuggies? I'm tired. I had to wake up early and I stayed up till 2 a.m. Hell yeah. There's 2 official posts from DVD. Steam pages? About PTB and whatnot. Bam, how are you? Maybe they were attempting to solve the slug for 4K problem. I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it is either, and I feel like it's only happening in like 4-man Swifts anyways, where they know they're going to be more coordinated than the average 4-man group. I don't think it's a good idea either, but apparently it's leaked on a subreddit and then was semi-confirmed in the Chaos Shuffle cancellation tweet. Disgusting. Beeperino. Peanut Butterino. Just home from work. How was work? Dove update for July. New item. Knew about this. Those are just the patch notes, isn't it? Key updates. I don't know if you guys have seen anything about keys. They can open chest faster now. Along with, I think, a couple other things. The main thing I saw was that they can open chests faster. Increased punishment of the dam's range. Reworked his add-ons. I assume in the patch notes we don't see anything about his actual add-ons. Cheese. Cheese. There's something about the Oni on here too. What the hell? Yeah, buddy. Oh, shit. They got a list of stuff to look through on this. Oh, my God. Would y'all do that cheese tumble or whatever that thing is in the British land? Hell yeah, I would. What is the cheese tumble? I don't think I'm familiar. Increased punishment of the dam's range to 10 meters was 8. Hell yeah. Increased maximum rights of judgment duration to 10 seconds was 5. Ooh, that's juicy, because if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this before, my default add-ons are Mannequin Foot and Burning Man Painting, because these increase the range of punishment of the damned and increase the duration of the trails left, and they're making these last longer by default in base kit. Increased rights of judgment trail lifetime to 90 seconds was 75. So you get to drag your sword longer. I guess you could call that a sword. You get to drag longer to make longer trails, and they also last 15 seconds longer. That's pretty good. They roll cheese down a hill and chase it, and people get injured like all the time. They throw the cheese. Didn't a woman go unconscious this year? That's so stupid. No, it's even funnier. Every year people roll down a hill to see who gets to the bottom first. If you do, you get a cheese wheel. They chase cheese down a hill. They roll cheese down a hill and chase it. That's crazy. Is this like a streamed event? Is this a thing that people are like tuning into on the TV? Decreased rights of judgment movement speed to 4.2 was 4.4. Okay. I don't think that part was necessary, but it's whatever. The inputs for rights of judgment, punishing the damned, and sending a survivor to a cage can now be held, starting the action as soon as it becomes available. Survivors who are rescued from a cage now gain 10% haste and endurance. It's one of the best things about playing him was the fact that you could completely ignore the base kit borrowed time. Of course, that finally found its way to cages, but whatever. Increased blood point score for rescuing a survivor from a cage to 2,000 was 550. Nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares. Literally, how are you meant to outpace a wheel of cheese? You have to be the wheel. Bam. You have to be the wheel. First person down the hill does win if nobody catches it. Likely outcome. Canadian competitor Delaney Irving won the ladies' race in 2023, despite finishing unconscious and only learning of her victory in the medical enclosure.
I want to put the employee on a leash.
I thought that was this
so
year.
Cute. Yo, not only are you getting banned out of here, I'm going to have you arrested. Yeah, nah, you're done.
Cooper's Hill cheese rolling in wake. A view down Cooper's Hill from the thank you for the wiki page. Very cool. And just the whole fucking list of reworked add-ons. Okay, let's take a look at the stuff that I typically run. Burning Man Painting and Mannequin Foot, which both have been reworked. Mannequin Foot now causes Rites of Judgment trails to inflict exhausted for 10 seconds. Okay. Does that keep reoccurring every time they step in a trail? Because if so, you could just shut down some loops. Burning Man Painting rework now reveals the auras of survivors within 3 meters for 6 seconds upon missing a Punishment of the Damned attack. Okay. Aura reveal is usually pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. It's not a true VOD upload without all parts with the streamer in it included. I'm gonna leave this entire part in the VOD. I won't. I was talking about the cheese wheel. Okay, I want to read about the eggs. Because the eggs right now, I don't think do fuck all. Increases duration of Killer Instinct when triggered by Rites of Judgment by 3 seconds. Nobody cares about that. Trails inflict blindness for 60 seconds. Okay, whatever. Oblivious for 15. Survivors damaged by Punishment of the Damned suffer from hemorrhage and mangled. It's pretty boring. Oh yeah, I remember his iridescent add-ons being some of the worst in the game. Grants undetectable while standing on a Rites of Judgment trail. When sending a survivor to a cage, the auras of all survivors suffering from torment are revealed for... Okay, these are pretty mid. This one is much worse than this one, I think. Let's see what they are now. The Obsidian Goblet is being reworked. Now allows Punishment of the Damned to destroy pallets and breakable walls. Increases Punishment of the Damned's cooldown by... Woo! I can break pallets with my fucking ranged attack now? This is amazing. That's juicy. That's so good. I'm gonna have a reason to finally use these. Iridescent Seal of Metatron. This is other Eerie add-on. This is the one that does the aura reveal for caging. Now decreases Punishment of the Damned's range by 50%. Increases... It's not a true VOD. It's like VOD segments or something where it shows only him doing game. I don't know what it's called. I just work here, unpaid, starving in the basement. I don't have a basement. I get my water from the humidity when it collects on the metal air vent. I eat the bugs to survive. There's plenty of bugs, that's for sure. Okay, so this is the Iridescent Seal of Metatron rework. This is not what's in the game right now. Now decreases Punishment of the Damned's range by 50%. Punishment of the Damned's range increases by creating Rites of Judgment trails up to a maximum of 200%? Well, so hold on. So they're gonna make the range of Punishment of the Damned base kit, they're going to make it 10 meters. And then they're saying, yeah, we're going to stack another 20 meters on that fucking shit if you can get enough trails out. Well, so I'm just going to... This resets when Punishment of the Damned hits a survivor. Well, so... Okay, so every time I increase the range of it and then I hit a survivor, I have to put down more trails? Is that what you're saying? How do I tell what kind of buff I have? Is there going to be some kind of indicator on screen somewhere? Holy shit, though. 20% or 200%, excuse me. 20 meters? Oh my god. I'm going to have a 30 meter ranged attack as Pyramid Head? That's crazy. What makes that so crazy is the fact that so I need y'all to understand. His ranged attack hits through walls. Okay? Which means I can be 30 meters from a generator, maybe a little closer. Not. I don't have to be that much closer. I can be 30 meters away from a gen and smack somebody for being on that fucking gen. Dude, dude. Oh, that sounds insane. Oh my god. It does suck that it resets every single time that you hit a survivor, but like, depending on how fast I can get those trails down, brother man, I'm going to be playing most of the game with a 30 meter attack range that can hit through walls. That's awesome, dude. Oh my god, that's so awesome. You got any Halloween costume ideas yet? Not yet, no. I didn't wear a Halloween costume last year. I don't really do a costume, I guess. I guess just because I don't want to spend the money to buy one, but... Okay. I will read more patch notes on my own time. I just wanted to check out those. And, for those add-ons, those have me pretty excited. Those are pretty fucking cool. Okay, now that I'm done with that, does anybody have any killer suggestions? Killer requests? I am totally down to take a killer request. $35. You want me to play 35? Do I even have 35? Now, I will say, if you say 40, I have to, by default, make you choose another one. Because my number 40 is technically a character I don't own. 35? Vecna? I think that's Vecna, right? No. 40. 635. The Unknown. Pyramid Head if you can. 35 if you can't. We can do both. I can do Pyramid Head. Obviously Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head. 35 is the Unknown, but we can also do Pyramid Head. I'll do Pyramid Head, and then I'll do 35, which is the Unknown. Is the Unknown good? The Unknown is good. I'm just bad with them. Now, I will say, I had a really good match with Pyramid Head Wednesday night, so we'll see if I can do it again. We'll see if I can pull it off. I assume there's a meta. Well, being good with your UVX projectile affects how good you do quite a bit. But also your teleport locations and micromanaging the teleport timer so that way you get your teleport points where you want them to be has a big impact, of course. So there's definitely some meta to it, some some skills and whatnot that are going to help you be better with the character. So I guess while we're waiting, I can just I can look through more patch notes, huh? It is kind of lame that they're making the BT base kit affect cages now too. I feel like that's kind of lame, but I guess they're expecting people to be in torment a lot more with the changes to how long trails last and how long you can drag your sword to make trails and all that stuff. It's whatever. It's whatever, man. My goodness. I didn't even realize it was after 1. I didn't realize we've been live for 2.5 hours. I spent like almost an hour just talking, I think. The rust-colored egg is going to cause punishment of the damned hits to replenish Rites of Judgment's charge by 30%. Huge. Domo, what game universe would you live in if you had to? And chat. If I had to live in a video game universe? I want to choose something where I won't die. I used to default Minecraft, but I get very lonely, I think, unless it's multiplayer. You could do multiplayer, right? That'd be cool. I don't want to fight Minecraft mobs IRL. Are you sure, Jade? Are you sure about that? Man, that's a tough decision. I'd take Pokemon over Minecraft. Pokemon's a good universe to want to exist in. I feel like the Grand Theft Auto universe is just the regular-ass Earth. The only person doing any crazy shit is the main character anyways. I don't know, pillagers look very punchable. Regular ass Earth, but there's like 1 or 3 guys doing particularly insane shit. This is true. But I feel like so regular ass Earth, but better. Yeah. You know what? I think the GTA universe is a safe pick. And even if I die, I feel like I die in a crazy ass way that's interesting, you know what I mean? But the odds of me probably dying are really low. You know, Mother 3 setting is pretty realistic besides psi powers, I guess, and creatures. Oh, we have a match. I feel like in terms of like trying to maintain as a normal of a life as possible, I feel like GTA is a good pick. Pokemon would be really fucking cool though, but I don't know if I'm cut out to like try to catch all of them, you know what I mean? There was war in Pokemon. If Pokemon was real, there would be war. What, Jade, okay, with you throwing that out there, Jade, what generation of Pokemon? Now I'm going to make you narrow it down. Is that an Alan Wake? What skin is that? He's got a leather jacket on. Ooh, I missed your fucking tiptoes there, bud. Okay. I don't have an invitation yet, which sucks. Oh, there is a white hook nearby. Thank goodness. That's a hit. Oh, I didn't flick in time. Shoot. That could have been a quick and easy down. No, didn't get it in time. I don't even know if that was far enough to hit, though. Oh, they got that Alan Wake healed so fast. What the heck? Up and over? Through the window? Through the pallet. Oh, he just holds W. He's not... Damn, that's so unlucky. I have to break this. This is way too strong. Oh my god, he just fucking holds W. This is... I don't really know how to plan for this. I think I swung too far out. Dude, are we really just gonna run the whole map in a circle? Okay. This seems insane. What? I think I just got robbed, to be honest. This is bad. This is really bad. Why can I not catch this person? Holy. Okay, I think we need to just play some gens. This is really bad that I can't catch him. I don't know what's going on. I need A down so bad. Yes. Yes. W. We'll take it. No, 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 no. Walks into a corner. We can get that first hit so easily, but we can't seem to get the other one. Never mind. That's a hook. That's a W. Huge W. Huge, huge, huge. We will take it. Hello. You were just injured. What happened to you? I messed up the swing. I'm bad at video game. I lost her. Where did she go? Like, where did she actually go? Oh, we're coming back. We are so coming back. What? I hear a David. Oh, he is just out of there, man. Should be yeah. He's my last stack of pain rose too. Okay, bit of weird pathing. Nothing too crazy though. Get him up. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. We have to kick this, I think. Are you... Because he interacted with it, it's prevented me from breaking it with an ability. That is so frustrating. Also, we need to not focus too much on him because our main goal is to play our gens. That's what I was scared of. Oh, this is so bad. I've only hooked everybody once. I just suck, okay? I just suck. That's pretty much the only explanation I have. They keep touching this gem. Take that again. Unlucky miss. I hate to say it, I don't think we have a way to pull this back. I think we're about to end up losing this one. I just decided to circle back on the Gen 2. That's so unfortunate. We needed to play a way more aggressive game. They pops No Way Out. We don't have Noed or anything, so this is purely about what can we do in the time we have. I probably should have hooked him to get some barbecue value. We gotta go there. We gotta use what time we have. I'm trying to secure just a kill at this point. I somehow totally lost David. Okay, well, we at least pick up 6 hooks. We got 8 kill. We got 8 kill. We'll take it. Okay, he took off this way. Scratches are so hard to see in this grass. Hey, we'll take it. All right. Missed him. Hungman's gonna come up on the side. That's a trade. Yes, sir. No way she's recovered enough. That's a hit. The Allen left. Boys, I think we locked it up on a 2K at least. We lock it up on a 2K. What a huge W. That's a comeback right there. The fact that we only had 6 hooks after they finished the 5th gen is crazy. She DC'd! I didn't even get a chance to come and find her. Where did she go? Oh, here we go. After how fast we got gen rushed, W. That is such a recovery. That's crazy to me that we ended up grabbing 2 of them out of that whole thing. Absolutely crazy. Almost had 3, actually. If we would have landed one of those punishments on the Alan Wake sooner while he was trying to get the Feng Min, or if we actually didn't get faked out by the whatever his name is. What is his name? The Renato. If we didn't get faked out by the Renato, dude, we could have gotten 3 actually, because I could have. He totally got me on the fake out. If he had picked her up and we landed that punishment, injured him, and got the Feng Min down, it would have been probably totally on the Alan to actually come and get one of them. Because I don't think Renato would have been able to get away from us fast enough on that down. So that was a big moment. I could have gotten a 3rd out of that if I had played that right. But he totally got me on the fake out. Okay, and then you said 35, right? You said unknown? If you dislike 35, you can re-roll. I'll play any killer. I'll play any killer. Doing it on a randomized number is an interesting in a fun way to pick a killer. Let me see. Bro's gassing up my whimsy. I mean, it is a genuinely fun way. It's like putting killers on a wheel. It's a genuinely fun way to do it. We'll see how this goes. This is like an in-game heavy build. No Way Out and NOED with a little bit of gen control through Surge. And honestly, should probably run Pain Res, especially right now when I have the ability to just teleport people to a hook. I should take advantage of that as much as possible. I would like some aura reading. I don't know if I should do barbecue or if I should just do something else. Lethal Pursuer is always helpful. I think I'm going to do barbecue. I don't think we're going to run pop. I feel like running pop, I'm a little bit too slow with this killer as to be able to run pop. Match queue time is not super long. We'll see how this one goes. This one, I feel like is probably not going to be as easy to recover if we end up... well, I say that. We have NOED for help, which is going to make a huge, huge difference because everybody's going to be one hit down. Unless they break it, like, almost immediately. That's going to make a difference, too. But if we actually get NOED value, we could snowball in the endgame. So, don't want to totally rule it out, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. My cup of coffee is gone. I'm going to go back to working on this can of Arizona Arnie Palmy. Love a good Arnold Palmer. I guess I should unmute game audio since we're about to hop into a match. You cook here? In Hawkins? Woo! In Hawkins? Oh shit. Okay, this is a crazy, silly map to be on. Here's an invitation. I should grab this. Faster I have an invitation, the better. We'll see how this goes. Hawkins is a good map to get confused on, that's for sure. Wow, it's almost like I knew. She's really avoiding that UVX. Is this just a hit? Yes, it is. We will take that W. I didn't get the hit off in time? That's crazy. I have not missed an obvious hit like that in a long time. Yeah, there's nothing there. I don't know what that was. Damn. What? Oh, she just trapped herself. That's cool. It didn't ricochet the way I wanted it to at all. Oh. This is why I'm bad with this killer, because I don't know how to use my ability actually well. This is why I said UVX is really important for being able to do well, exceedingly well with this killer. Okay, why did that not just ricochet away? That didn't make sense. He has a tendency to jump windows too early. Got it. I don't know who went in here. I get the feeling they probably see me, but I don't see them. But that's wow, I actually got him just holding W. That's crazy. Okay. And she... What just happened? This was a weird-ass match. I guess everybody's on that side of the map. Somebody also, I think, just dispelled one of my little doomajigs. I think she's above me. She's healed, which means that somebody's probably up there with her, actually. Oh my god. That missed? Oh, this projectile, I swear. I never do well with this projectile. I should have just hit Bill when I had the chance, instead of expecting my projectile to do something. My point exactly. You know who I haven't seen? I haven't seen Kate, like, at all. I'm pretty sure all four of them are up there, too. That's the crazy part. That's mad tough. She literally just ran straight into my open arms. Oh my god, we finally got a fucking hit. Finally! I actually get a major play off the UVX. What the hell's wrong with you? Get the hell out of here. Okay, I guess he just has a death wish. Can we locate the Kate? Not off of that one. I have no idea why this guy tried to flashlight save. He had no reason to. She tried to play me. Also, Kate is somewhere on this side of the map. I know she just finished a gen somewhere over here. Scratchy's there. Scratchy's no pools of blood. I wonder if she was using quick and quiet then. See, this is like the only other time that I would be slugging, right? Because I'm trying to hook somebody. I have not hooked all game, I don't think. Have I gotten a hook? She was the person I dropped, right? No, I had to have hooked her because we have all 4 stacks of pain res used. Oh, they're both over here too. That's crazy. Is there a hook close enough for me to actually put her on one? I might have wasted too much time looking for one, actually. Yeah, I kind of figured. That is the Hawkins treatment. All of my hooks being too far away for me to get to. Okay, she has life. Okay, I waited specifically for this so that way we can send her away. And Mori this one. How about that? Hawkins treatment, more like Hawkins Tula treatment. What the hell happened to my kill animation? Hawkins. Can we ban this guy for real? Jade, I would, but if I ban him again, I might get his email banned again. You cook here? Hawkins, what? A tree? A tree? Breakfast encounter? God Reed, W Hook, Flashlight Andy? That dude, that again, I have no idea what that guy was on about. I'm just a man playing some Night Rain. When Jade has to remind you that what you said was atrocious, it's pretty bad. That's how you know it's pretty bad. Jade gets no bitches. Brother, you were literally out there making a hawk to a joke. I don't think that it says much for you either. I did get it since I had a 3-man lined up. It's been really good. I beat it tonight. Gross. Alright, next killer suggestion. I am totally down and open for another killer suggestion. I won't be able to go super late tonight. Deathslinger? Oh, shit. Was not expecting a Deathslinger request. I don't have shit on this guy. Okay, let me get some blood point offerings. I was just looking at the list and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So Deathslinger is another, like, mid-range killer. Because he's got a projectile, but it's got a limit to how far it can go. It's essentially it's essentially a harpoon gun, fashioned in the style of an old Western repeater rifle. He's got an add-on that makes it to where, I think it's the coin, survivors speared from at least 12 meters away are inflicted with exposed for as long as they remain speared. Which means that if you manage to spear them from 12 meters away and reel them into you, it's just a one-hit down. It's the biggest fucking L. But, the chain can be broken on, like, the environment and stuff like that, so it can be a bit rough, especially if you end up on a map that's got a lot of walls. Duchess Wilder and Recluse are my faves. I don't mind Revenant either. Iron Eye is fun too, but feels very easy. I have no idea what any of this means. And you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Okay, this is my fuck pallets and windows build. This is kind of a blend. And then I'll get this. I know why I'm running the Brutal Strength. The Brutal Strength is because people will just pre-drop pallets to avoid getting hit, but if I at least spear them while they're not injured, that's at least an injured state. Plus deep wound. We'll see how this goes. He's an M1 killer, so Surge is not a terrible idea. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna swap Deadlock for Pain Res, maybe? Double gen regression might not be necessary. How do I want to do this? Because I'm kind of playing just some, like, generally good builds that work well with just about any killer, so that way I can focus on just playing the killer and know that my build is going to be fine. But I don't know. I don't feel like I need double gen regression. I feel like we're doing fine tonight. So, do I not have a better outfit for this guy? This is the only outfit I have for this guy. My bad. Shit, my bad. I have his mask. We could run this. I bet there's a better, like, outfit for this to go with, though. His pecan crown? What the hell? I don't remember this. Oh, this is his Iron Maiden skin. I forget he has an Iron Maiden skin. It's really cool to look at. I like this one. This will probably be something I get eventually. when I'm like actually to the point of just collecting skins. Man, he really doesn't have like just a body skin that would be good for the mask, huh? That's kind of sad. I guess you got this, you got a blue shirt. I don't know how well... this is what I think I'm going to do. We're going to change this out for Pain Res. That's going to be my gen regression. And I'm going to run Corrupt, because I don't know how well I'm going to do. So the extra time might help. Ah, nuts, where is it? There it is. We'll see how this goes. I have never been the greatest with landing Deathslinger shots, so... We loaded it quick. And there's an invitation right next to me. How kind. Everybody's circling that way, which means they're not going to find a gen for a while. Damn, I missed. I don't know how Tap is screaming so much, but okay. That was a Steve scream. We're gonna go back up though, because I know for sure Tap is here. He's even still working on the gen, which is crazy. I think Yui's gonna end up being our next down. Oh, that was short? Wow. Oh, that sucks. Huge, huge L on my part. Okay. This might be a baby Steve. Got her. Where'd she go? What the hell? I know somebody's out that general direction. Tap is the only one that has not been hooked yet, too. Oh, hello there. I'm just gonna step over. This is going much better than I expected it to, and I think we might have gotten a somewhat new team. Just to punch. No, nobody's gonna come and get her. Dude, Tap, buddy, you gotta go take a bump on the chin, I think. This shit is not looking good for your team. Are you winning? Yeah, a little too aggressively, though. This match is kind of turning into a steamroll. What? Is he not aware there's a winner? Okay. Wow. I have no words. There was no game plan. It just God, I don't know what that was. And they unhooked him immediately. Is this Yui? Please tell me this is Yui. Got her! Oh my god, what a shot. She was injured still? My brother in Christ, what the hell? What? Am I crazy? That Steve ran over here, right? What even is happening anymore? I don't understand, man. Well, everybody's on death hook, so... Are they just not playing with headphones? Is their monitor, like, only partially working? What is happening? She tried to Scooby-Doo me behind a tree. Do I slug for 4K here? I don't think they can really do anything about it if I decided to. I just, like... What the fuck, man? Jesus. It's like such a bad match. In terms of like how well my survivors do, it's just a bad match. As much as I don't want him to get the hatch, I have this sneaking suspicion that it spawned somewhere really close to him. He also just did not play a very good match. You got it. I kind of figured. If we didn't slug for the 4K, it was going to... We were going to have somebody get out their hatch. That's unfortunate, because that was not a stellar performance by any means. Yeesh. That was awful. Killer request? Any killer request in chat? Totally open to taking another killer request. I've completed almost all of my challenges. I should have enough to get everything else in this one as well. I will say, I need to take a minute to use the restroom. Maybe cook up a real killer request for me, and then when I come back, I can hop in on Pinhead time for you. Hell yeah, I fucking love playing Pinhead. I'm totally down to play some Pinhead. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back for some Pinhead. I knew I wouldn't be gone for long. What is this? Another bot? Wow, they are active tonight. So here's what I'm thinking. We're doing Pinhead. I should bring an offering. I really should bring an offering. I hope our map spawn is good to us then, in that case. Because, depending on what kind of map we get, and how familiar I am with it, or how big it is, that is going to help me work out box spawn logic. And if we can get a box at the start of the game, that would be a massive W. Also, we got the 2 add-ons that I actually want to have to work with, which is Impaling Wire and Gift of Pain, I think it's called. Original Pain, that's what it's called. Those are probably my 2 favorite add-ons. This is the build we're running. Lightborn, I think, can be something else. We gotta throw up one of those. Lightborn can be something else. I don't know what it was before this, but the rest of the build, pretty good. Deadlock is helpful. I think I want Pain Res, probably. Something for actual gen control. No aura reading. Deadlock would be helpful. I think I really value some aura reading and having an idea of where to go to next. So I'm going to run barbecue, actually. I'm going to change the build up a little bit. I'm going to run barbecue. When a survivor uses the environment to break a chain, an additional chain will target them. Injured survivors who break free from a possessed chain suffer from deep wound. This encourages me to actually use my possessed chain, because if you guys are not familiar, I suck ass with possessed chain, but that's because it's like this weird, like, third-person view of your hook, but you're moving pretty fast and you're turning. You don't turn very tight. So it feels a little wonky to use sometimes. But Original Pain encourages me quite a bit to actually use my Possessed Chain. And Deep Wound is just some slowdown. Deep Wound is going to cause some slowdown, essentially. There's some other things I could use. Engineer's Fang, I don't know if this is still a busted add-on, but this used to be an absolutely busted add-on. Let me see, has it changed at all? Possessed Chains injure healthy survivors. Okay, it's still busted. It increases the time to close the gateway after hitting a healthy survivor with a possessed chain by 50%. When hitting an injured survivor with a possessed chain, only one additional chain will spawn. Engineer's Fang can really fuck up a match because the only indicator of a possessed chain showing up near you is the little blue portal that pops up. So if you're not paying attention, and I'm running some undetectable stuff, you won't hear me get close enough to drop that chain on you. There's also stuff that increases the range at which you can cast your possessed chain, which lets me play even further away from you while still being able to injure you. It's crazy shit, man. It's crazy shit, but Original Pain Impaling Wire is what I usually run if I have any. Everything else is kind of just, I'm working stuff in and making it happen. I remember doing the Scream build for Halloween, which was a lot of fun, and I think I'm probably going to do this again. I don't know, there might be some other perks that get used this year. I think I'm going to do a similar build where the whole point of the build is stuff that makes people scream. I know for a fact Phantom Fear is a perk that makes people scream, and I think that's going to be really good to use because Phantom Fear will probably be our aura reading. What else do we have on this build? I don't think we actually had any aura reading, did we? We had Face the Darkness. And Face the Darkness made people scream, which, you know, would help me find people. They're outside of my terror radius every 25 seconds, revealing their position in auras for 2 seconds. So I had a little bit of aura reading, but Phantom Fear is going to be so much better for at least starting a chase with a new survivor. When a survivor heals another survivor, they scream and activate Deathbound. When the healer is farther than 4 meters away from the survivor they healed, they suffer from the Oblivious status effect. This lasts until the healer loses a health state. Oblivious is really good to put on people because that means they no longer hear you. So you can be sneaking up on them and then, you know, Michael Jackson moonwalk around the corner and smack the piss out of them while they're sitting on a gen or something. Especially if you have aura reading to find them. I was running Thwack, and Thwack is... I don't know what got changed. Thwack was working where, like, anytime I would hit a pallet, the moment I started the animation to break a pallet, it would cause people to scream and interrupt their flashlight blinds. Now it's happens after the pallet actually breaks, which means that I still get flashlight blinded on a pallet, which is lame. I think I could maybe do some stuff that speeds up my pallet breaking, and maybe that'll help actually get value out of the perk, but Thwack might be off the team when I redo this build for Spooky Month. Infectious Fright, another one that makes people scream. Any survivors that are within your terror radius while another survivor is put into the dying state will scream and reveal their location to you for 6 seconds, which is pretty cool. But I think that plus Phantom Fear, it's a lot of aura reading, isn't it? It's a lot of aura reading, which is interesting. Let me make sure I don't actually start the match with that put on. Okay, this will be good. No game audio? Yeah, I had it muted. I still had music playing, but it's very quiet since it's Minecraft music. But I'm gonna pause this. We'll go ahead and unmute game. But this is just... So, I'm pretty sure I got this build from Otstarva. This is... Because Ots did like a best build for every killer video. And I was using that, and it was pretty good. Let me see if I can find it.
Next up.
Let me mute this. So he does like a few different types of builds. The first one he was showing off was Greasy Black Lens and it's a yellow add-on for Rat, which yellow add-ons are not yellow anymore. I think they're green because they replaced yellow with blue. But blue's a higher rarity than green now, which is weird, so... See, I'm trying to find the build that he's shown off that I'm going to use. Okay, so he was actually using Deadlock and Barbecue and Chili along with No Way Out and No Ed. But I replaced... So I actually restored one of the missing perks for the original. Blue being higher rarity than green makes sense to my brain. Does it? That's weird to me, but I guess that's because for the longest time, it was yellow and green. Oh, I spawned in the middle of the fucking map, and we have no lethal pursuer. That's what I forgot to add on. Oh, this is gross. Okay, if I had to guess, they probably spawned off in that direction, and I spawned here. This is kind of shit-ass spawn. I'm gonna say that Box might be somewhere on this side of the map. We're gonna go look for Box. We're gonna go on an adventure together. I already have an invitation, so I'm not going to stop to grab one. There's somebody over here. Nobody has my box, but there is somebody over here. Okay, so if they spawn more on this side, then it's somewhere on the other side of the map for sure. Okay, my box was over there. If I had Lethal Pursuer, I would have probably had an easier time trying to work out where to go. She came back for it. It's crazy.
That's gotta hurt.
He's pulling his cock out!
Oh, somebody's on that gen. Okay, she left. Good morning, Sleep. Hi, Lee. Hello, good morning, my Brits. He's also got deep wound now, so if he gets away from me, he still has to heal. Doesn't fucking matter, though. I'm just gonna grab the down. Flashlight save? No flashlight save. Well, because they wanted to body block me, I'm just gonna follow this build the whole time. Would somebody like to come flashlight save him? Would you like to do it? You there, boy. That's just a hit. Yes, sir. So they took away the only way that they could guarantee they recover this person. That's cool. We'll take it. Also, we're on an injured person already, so I'm just gonna chase this Tory King.
I'll tear your soul
Oh. Let's see, who hasn't been hooked on a white hook yet? I think she might have been one of the people not hooked on a white hook yet. Gonna have to be careful about that. That Feng Min I know for sure has not been hooked yet. No, I'm Pinhead. Let me see. Person. Ooh, I just saw the box, I think. Yes, I did, baby. Yes, I did. Woo! Hell yeah. Spawned in just an obvious ass location. Now I get to know where everybody on the map is, too. This is great. If we find Bill, we just go for Bill because he's dead. Man. What the fuck was that? What was... Was he fighting demons? What was that? I don't know what the hell that was.
no tears. They are a waste of good suffering.
Okay, he was one of our pain risk stacks. So the other one is Feng Min. So then the Tory Kane or whatever her name is just doesn't matter. That's Bill. We're just gonna go for Bill. Fuck it. Got him. Got his ass. He broke all my chains though. Impaling wire. We're gonna go this way. See if we can cut him off. Oh man, almost like the fattest play. So close. Thank God he doesn't know there's a pallet in the room next to him. I think he just goes down here though. Yes, sir. And there's nobody to stop me either. Huge W. We'll take it. I feel like committing to this Feng Min because we just haven't hooked her yet. She's running life. Neither of these pallets are super safe. They're not guaranteed to save her or anything. That's a hit. That's a schmackaroony. I spawned that shit on top of her. Holy brother. Is there a pallet in here for her to use? No. L plus ratio, she just didn't pay attention. We'll take it. I don't know if you can tell, but I love when I have a good Pinhead match. Gotta be one of my favorite things. Look, there's a boy up there. I biffed it. I totally biffed it. I should have had him on a hook. He got stuck on a trash can. He'll drop this. Called it. He's got... Oh, these are just yeah, these are just the special pallets. So that's just a hit. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's for me. Drops out. Thank you. Thank you. Did you try to spawn a pallet behind me to get me to drop him? And the answer is yes. Somebody spawned a pallet right next to me. So at this point, we just have to play the gens. Like, oh, somebody got revealed to me for some reason. Don't know why. Hello. Waka, 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 waka. Oh, because the Tory's on Death Hook, I'm pretty sure. That's just good pathing on my part.
Now you must come.
I was kind of just in her head of where she was going to go. Let's see. Tori get revealed by barbecue? Oh, she does. Ooh. This is juicy. This is juicy. We could get them all. We could get all four right here. She ran through the building. They took too long to get box. Oh, I thought I spawned that on top of her. My bad. It's a big old schmackerino. So they're both on Death Hook, but of course I'm gonna try to get them all. Is she gonna vault the pallet again? No, she's gonna vault the window again. Two gens is just too much. I will take this. Thank you. So this is just it's just a Masquerade palette, so that's a hit. Not so. I really want to Mori somebody, so I'm gonna leave her slugged. That might be the asshole thing of me to do, but I really want to Mori somebody. I saw her. I saw her from across the fucking map. That's why I went up there. We're so far apart, there's a chance that one of them could end up crawling to hatch if I kill the other one. Ah, so they DC'd. That's so sad. Oh, and we find them after they've DC'd.
Such sights to show you.
Hell yeah. There we go. I even got the Morian, just like I wanted. What did I miss? Oh, there's an ad getting ready to start. For anybody not subbed, so sorry. Sheesh! What killer are we? Pinhead. No, I'm Pinhead. Hangman. Is Domo winning? Yes. I was. I did. We cooked. I must slumber. Good night, Domo. Good night, chat. Good night, Fed. I know you're gone already, but good night, Fed. I am gonna do one more match. Does anybody have a killer suggestion for me? Lemon Banley. We did it despite the sabotage. Ghoul? I don't own Ghoul. The real sabotage was the friends we lost along the way. We're not supposed to lose friends along the way. What the hell? William Afton? My last match being Springtrap is fitting. I played a lot of this character recently, and I don't think I'm going to slow down anytime soon either. But also, I think I'm going to be picking up Pyramid Head pretty hard. At least based on what the 9.1 patch looks like right now, according to the PTB. You like Springtrap? I do. I think the thing is, so my favorite killer. Hold on. Springtrap is going to be screaming the whole time. Voices of the Damned and all, you know. So I like Springtrap. So any kind of hatchet that actually leaves you, or any kind of projectile that actually leaves you and can cover a considerable distance. It's not as good as Hunter's Hatchet, but it's similar to what it is supposed to do and what it's supposed to accomplish. I feel like that is just has a baseline level of strength, and it's up there. It's projectiles are good. Being able to hit people without having to get all the way caught up to them is a big deal. Being able to hit people through pallets and windows is a big deal. It makes a difference in your matches. But also, my favorite killer is a stealth killer. What that means is it's a killer that typically plays with a small tear radius or totally undetectable. I think Springtrap probably has the best built-in undetectable base kit like power just in the game in general, because every time you go through a door and come out of the other side, you get 20 seconds of undetectable, and then security badge tacks on what, 25% of that now? Used to be 50. Used to be a full 30 seconds of undetectable time. So getting to play the game undetectable means that I have no tear radius and no red stain, which the red stain, if you don't know what that is, that's the little cone of red light in front of the killer, which gives me an idea of where the killer's facing, what they're looking at. If they're coming around a corner, I'll see the red stain first, that kind of thing. Undetectable makes that all go away, which means I am playing a brutally stealthy game, and it makes... That's the way I like to play the game. People really dislike stealth killers for some reason, because there's pretty much only two in the game, and that is Ghostface. His whole power is about making you undetectable while you stalk people, and Myers, who is undetectable in tier 1 and then has the smallest base tear radius in the game at tier 2, which is only 16 meters. Typical killers have a 32 meter tear radius. William Afton has a 24 meter tear radius, I think, with the ability to become undetectable after going through doors. So because of the way his kit plays, yeah, I do actually like the way he plays, because I like being able to play with being undetectable so much. I feel like it would have been really cool for, like, because it's like, imagine Sadako, Ring Girl, imagine her coming through the TV, but after she comes through the TV, it's 20 seconds of dead silence unless she's already found you and hit you. Plus, she's a shorter killer, so she's harder to see, like, over walls and stuff, so it's even easier for her to sneak up on you. I wish that's what they would have done with her TVs, or with Alien's Tunnel, or with Unknown's teleport. I feel like it would have made a lot of sense for Unknown's teleport to work that way. But for some reason, Springtrap is the only killer where teleporting gives him a really considerable amount of time to play undetectable. Because 20 seconds is a lot of time in the grand scheme of a match in Dead by Daylight. So, oh my fucking god, it's a lobby of 3 flashlights. Hear me out. Hear me out. We ditch lethal. I'm thinking about ditching lethal for Noed. I don't necessarily want to ditch it for Lightborn, but we're going to ditch lethal for Noed. They all have flashlights. This is about to be a sweaty as fuck match. Oh my fucking god. Okay, here we go. Lock in. They're all running fucking flashlights. I'm either about to get absolutely cooked, or I'm about to play the sweatiest W of my life. Previous history says I'm probably about to get curb stomped. Either way, I'm about to play my ass off. Lock in. I'm hoping Midwich. I think I'd like to see Midwich or Maybe Larry's? I don't think I've gotten to play Larry's with this killer. Okay, this is not my favorite thing ever. No invitation nearby, which is a huge fucking L. But we got to move. Wow, those two doors are really close together. There's an invitation.
And that's just for you.
Hey, that's bad. We haven't even started a chase yet, and they've already got a gen done. Son of a bitch. I wasn't looking down enough. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. That sucks that that missed. That really sucks that that missed. This is so bad, dude. This is so, so bad. They found the no-ed. What an awful match, then. Because this whole match depended on me being able to get it down with no-ed. And they managed to find it, of course, before I ever got to it. I missed the hack, the axe. Yeah, this is a fat GG. I kind of figured I was gonna get curb stomped, but this is so much worse than I expected it to be. Of course, that misses. And I lose both of them because of the recovery time on the attack. That is really tough. This is why I needed the no-ed, because I knew it was going to be Gen Rush City. I was totally right, too. We can at least get one, I think. It's really unlucky that I ended up on a map like this, because I feel like because this map is the way it is, because this map is the way it is, it's easier to see where totems are, and I think that's like the main reason why we even lost Ed hard or no-ed as fast as we did. That misses? Brother. Nice Ed hard. Man, even with I think even if I ran Lightborn, I still don't know if I could have gotten more than like 2. Because they gen rushed me so hard, dude. They gen rushed me so hard. I do want to see no brand new parts. That makes sense. Resilience. Let me see. What else do we have for gen perks? Is anybody running Prove Thyself? See a lot of Resurgence. 70% healing progress instantly after being unhooked or unhooking yourself. Okay. Resilience again. Any survivor repairing a generator gains a 5% repair speed bonus. We're gonna live forever. That's not gens. That's gens. Bardic Inspiration is gens. Super unfortunate. I knew this match was gonna be like this. I just wish we could have killed the Feng Min. Honestly, maybe I should have ran Lightborn. Because my gen regression was essentially out of the game the moment I committed to just tunneling one person.
Darkest pit of hell is open for
But also
prisoners.
that also meant that we weren't getting all 4 stacks of No Way Out either. That really fucking hurt. But when people are gen rushing me as much and it's taking as long as it's taking to get a down, it's hard not to just commit to one person to try to force them out of the game. That could have went better. Axe throws could have made a huge difference if I was actually landing them, but I wasn't, so go figure. Ah, that hurt. That really hurt. I should probably end there, though. I should probably call it. As much as I want to play another one on stream, we're just gonna end. We're gonna call it there. That'll work. There'll be more Dead by Daylight on stream.